Hi everyone, this is a quick tutorial on how to use and troubleshoot Webex. This video is intended for those who are going to use it, not for those who are going to host it. A host is someone like an instructor or someone who would be hosting a session to have a session. Those who are using it would be students or individuals from the public who might be joining a session with us. Now, this screen that you see, you will never see. This is how we get to meetings. But I wanted to show you from the step of once you would follow the link that you get by your email, you would put in your name and email address and then click Join Meeting. When I start a meeting, I have an extra little step. It allows me to connect using my software. Now here I get Use Computer for audio, or I can call in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the meeting as is. Now you'll notice when I have joined in that my camera is off, but my microphone is on. I can mute and unmute. I can turn my camera on, which you'll see me here in just a moment in the bottom right hand side, or I can close it back. The other options here, there's a share button. I can share my screen if I'm a host, or if the host gives me permission, I can share at any point. There's a record feature that may or may not show up on your side. That is for the instructor to record. If you try to record and you're not the host, it will ask permission from the host. There is a participants button. It'll show you who's logged in. There is a chat button, which allows you to send chat to everyone or to someone specific. Keep in mind that the host can see everything. And then I have some troubleshooting features. Now, if I log in and I can't hear or I can't be heard, or my video camera isn't working, these are the options I have to check that. I have a speaker, microphone, and camera. I also have the option here. Now, whether you're on a Mac or a PC, it might look slightly different, but what I want to do is I want to go ahead and click speaker, microphone, and camera. If I can hear, I should be able to press test and hear that sound. Now, if I want to, I can check and see what the speakers are using. For me, I have three options. I have a sound bar, an audio device, and the Pro speakers. Now, the sound bar is what my system by default uses. If you have a laptop or your phone, it would just have that, okay? Some people have extra things like this audio device actually doesn't work. So if I click that, I'm not going to hear anything anymore. I can adjust the volume. Microphone as well. I can choose what I want to use. Now, here it defaults to my MacBook Pro microphone. These other two devices, the soundbar and the audio device, are not actually real devices with microphones, so they wouldn't work. So if I go into a session and no one can hear me, I might want to check and make sure that that's using the appropriate thing. And then lastly, you have your camera. For some people, they have two cameras, one that's built in and then one that's an external single unit system. A lot of times people have the single unit systems because it has a microphone built in. Not all computers have microphones built into the computer itself. Most Macs do. PCs, not always. Okay. So once I know that I'm using the right things, if people are still not able to hear me, make sure you don't have headphones plugged in, and that's really the first thing you need to do. If I have my headphones plugged in and I can't hear people, it's probably because it's going through the headphones. But I would know when I check here that it's going through headphones because it would say headphones connected. Okay, that's the default thing when you plug headphones in. That's what it uses. Beyond that, if you're still not able to hear or interact with people, you just probably want to restart your computer, go back in, make sure there's not anything else connected, and last-ditch effort, call the help desk. If you're an NSU student, if you are not an NSU student, you would need to more than likely call in. The way that you can do that, sorry. The email that you receive from the host, you will get a phone number to be able to call in. Try calling in. Now, there is an app for the phone that works very, very well. If your computer's spotty, you might want to go ahead and just use your app on your phone. It's a lot easier to navigate. Looks very similar, but slightly different. It's just a very helpful thing to use. So that's it. Thank you so much.